The New Equation, written by Sibusiso Sambo. Introduction. Why this document matters. In the world we live today, the future is uncertain. Machines are becoming smarter and more smarter. Jobs are disappearing. People are more connected, yet more divided. This book is for everyone, especially young Africans, to understand where we came from, where we are, and where we are going. Here I am not just telling a mere history, but trying to introduce a reader to the new equation. We are living through the era of broken systems. Today, we are witnessing the collapse of the very systems that once promised to hold our societies together: economics, government, politics, and even our social and moral foundations. These systems have become outdated and are no longer able to serve the needs of our people. In a country like South Africa, it is heartbreaking to realize that many people are still living without housing or a basic income. When survival is out of reach, what follows is desperation, hopelessness, and the loss of purpose. You can no longer tell the difference between a graduate, someone living in poverty, or a person with mental illness. They are all caught in the same daily struggle. So, what do we mean when we speak of human progress? How can we talk about advancement when even with technology and AI helping us produce more than we consume, people still suffer from hunger and poverty? But what if these broken systems are not the end of the human road? What if they mark just the beginning of something greater? The new equation. What is the new equation? The new equation is a new way of thinking about the world. It is like a moral compass, helping humanity to rethink what it means to be human, how justice should work for all, and what kind of future we must build together as human. It takes its wisdom and intellectual from the main four sources: the ancient African philosophy um, Ubuntu, from global knowledge and achievements, spiritual truths that all humanity share, modern technology and the challenges of the 21st century. The new equation is not just an idea, it is a call for a new world system that is fair, honest, and works for everyone, not just a few. It is built on four focal points that many people face today: AI and jobs. If machines in their masses immigrate to take over in human jobs, what happens to humanity? Corruption and moral decay. Many leaders no longer care about truth or justice, but power stomach. Inequality and land dispossession. Some people have too much, while others have nothing, and many still suffer from the effects of land being taken away. Ecological collapse. Nature is in danger. The planet is getting frustrated, and we are losing balance with the Earth. The new equation helps us ask: how can we build a future that includes everyone, respects the planet, and restores human dignity? Objective. The African equation equals Ubuntu plus ancient wisdom plus modern innovation. Part 1. Background. The journey of humankind. Let us begin at the beginning, but in a way that even a rural grade 8 learner in the rural areas of South Africa can grasp and feel proud of being in a humankind species. The first revolution, the fire and language revolution. Around 2 million years ago, humans discovered fire. Fire made food easier to digest and protected people from wild animals. Then came a language, not just grunts, but storytelling. This is how we began sharing ideas. In African caves, people painted dreams on walls long before cities were born. 2. The Second Revolution, agriculture. About 10,000 years ago, humans stopped hunting and started farming. Farming brought food security, but also hierarchy: kings, landowners, and slaves. This was also the beginning of inequality again. Question: did farming improve life or create new suffering? 3. The Third Revolution: Empires and Religions. Big civilizations arose: Egypt, Ethiopia, Greece, Rome, and Mali. Religions were now formed as another human alternative to answer big questions like: who are we? Why do we suffer? Where do we come from? Religion is a tool to control human minds, behavior, and to also justify conflicts and wars, which, on the other hand, sometimes was good for human evolution and suit for the generation of that time. Philosophical debate: can religion make people free and also enslave them at the same time? 4. The Fourth Revolution: Science and Reason. In the last 500 years, humans started trusting observation and experiment. Medicine, electricity, airplanes, and phones all came from this revolution. Africa was colonized during this time, but African minds resisted with ideas. 5. The Fifth Revolution: Technology and AI. Now we live in a digital world. Phones know us better than our families. Algorithms are replacing jobs. AI can write, draw, and even trade money. But can it feel? Does it care about karma? Elon Musk: we must merge with AI or risk being left behind. 6. The collapse of humanism. Humanism said the individual is sacred. Your feelings matter. Your choices count. These are beliefs and ideas that the human being is the only center of every meaning and power on earth. Now, feelings are being hacked. Your attention is sold to social media, trends, and advertisers. Who are you when algorithms know you better than yourself? The need for the new equation. The world is changing too fast for old systems. Our schools still teach the 20th century skills for a 21st century world. This is unfair, and particularly for the very same people on the global South African continent. Democracy is being challenged by higher demand for employment, while on the other hand, machines are taking over people's jobs. What does this mean? This means that the old system has just collapsed. Unable to meet the demands of a rapidly evolving world, it can no longer offer solutions that are relevant, inclusive, or sustainable. A new equation is not just necessary, it is urgent, especially for Africa, which must leap forward with bold, original thinking to avoid being left behind once again. The old political gimmick of promising the creation of jobs is now obviously a lie. People do not need jobs at this, but they need access to share in the economy with the belief that all this is possible through logical and strategic use of AI. The new equation is emergence. Africa will need to apply a frog jumping philosophy. This is to jump once instead of taking long bureaucratic processes. In this democracy, many people are feeling to be left behind, and especially in the global South. This is not a myth, but a practical experience. Indeed, this is another days of darkness in the African continent. So we ask, what is it with the new equation that makes life meaningful again?